So hi, I'm Carlo. I'm going to talk about bulk exporting data from Cassandra. A little background about myself. I'm co-founder of Datadog, and I was living on the dev side and learned a lot about DevOps data. So why do I want to do an export? So we have, you don't know Cassandra, it's a distributed database. We have many, many nodes, about a terabyte of data on each node. And we want to get a historical dump so we can archive it to cheaper storage. So basically, that's kind of something you don't really expect from NoSQL, and you need to do it, so I do it. So basically, the first step was taking a snapshot so we get a consistent set of data. That kind of starts a timer, and like imagine like a crappy hacker movie. Because your space starts filling up because that snapshot won't let it move in space. So we have to do the sort of that. So I use this tool called table to JSON. It's basically an export tool that Cassandra runs. But the problem is it basically kills your I/O in your live server. It basically you do a sequential read of a terabyte of data, and it's not happening. JSON is not a great format for this either because in order to work with it, you need to read the whole thing in memory. So I rewrote it a bit with into a CSV format and added some filters. And that helped a lot, but we were still getting killed on I/O. Basically, Ionize was swooping into this, so we ran into the lowest priority, so we can still read tons and tons of data and be able to run our live cluster as well. So we need a place to put it. We're on Amazon, so our only option was EBS, which is really crappy for live storage of Cassandra, but it's really good when you just need storage out of nowhere. So we're able to attach a bunch of EBS volumes, and we're able to run the export and write the EBS for uploading. So I compressed it to basically gzipped it because it's tons of ASCII data that compresses really well. A little bit of foreshadow because it's not the greatest format. But after that was exported and saved in place, we need to get it for archive. So that's the command. It's kind of flaky and fails often, but that's the reason itself is nice to store data and it's always there. But one of the problems is Cassandra stores data in duplicate for redundancy, so we need to basically read all the data and get neat data out of it. So our solution was Hadoop, because that's what we use with big data. But some of the problems we had there, we were actually using NumPy tables, which is Python specific and not really going to work well with Hadoop. So we actually use this software as a service called Mortar Data, and they actually have the C Python integration to write unified functions. That was really helpful. We were able to load it to Mortar to do huge deduping and write it out back to S3. For future reference, we're switching to better serial format. That's the pattern we've done before. It's cross-platform, not language, but we learned a lesson how to do that. And so once we got there, we had a bit of a problem because Hadoop doesn't like gzip. You basically need one mapper per file, and files were some of them were ginormous, some of them were tiny. So we switched to LTO, which was much easier to work with. And Hadoop kind of has an annoying file. You only have control over like the output of the file. You have this like annoying identifier at the end, which we wanted to serve the data right out of S3. So there's actually an easy solution. It was like S3 copy, which does an internal copy. You basically rename it to an S3. It's kind of a lifesaver, not having to re-download it. But so now it's all there and nice and happy. And, it's actually possible to get your data back out of Cassandra, which that was kind of an interesting experience for me because I always took for granted the whole exporting thing as an option. had to